Hello and welcome to another edition of Mailbag. What is Mailbag? Well, Mailbag is a feature of the channel where you guys leave lots of comments on the channel and I attempt to answer those comments, or if I can't answer those comments, I throw it out to you guys who have more knowledge on some of this stuff than I do. So let's get into the first mailbag of this session. Remember, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Go over to Instagram and follow me there. Go over to Facebook, follow me there. That's where the normal notices are. And consider becoming a Patreon. This common question comes from Door. And this was in response to what are the special boot modes on the Roland D-70 video I did in April 2021. Door writes, the Roland D-70 might be a great synth until you are faced with broken keys and buttons. They were built very badly. Look at any demo of the D-70 and you'll see broken keys. I've got a broken key on my one. I agree the key bed was not one of Roland's greatest achievements. In fact, I've just done another video about things like that. The other points that come to play here is poor maintenance by many owners over the years, which could have averted many of the issues. And that is very true. It's my opinion, of course, but I've picked up many legacy synth instruments over the years that have kind of been poorly maintained or bodged, which have required, an amount of hours with a soldering iron and sometimes with a toothbrush and fairy liquid just to get them back to a state that I think they're actually serviceable. Now, I've included this response in this section to highlight a key point, if I'm brutally honest, and that is ownership of legacy instruments comes with the joy of playing them, but it also comes with the pain of maintaining them. So if you choose to buy one of these legacy instruments, you have to understand that you're going to have to maintain it, and that may mean paying somebody else to do it for you. Now, many of these maintenance tasks, like changing the battery, reloading factory sounds, can be undertaken by most people. There are other tasks that you really do need to, if you haven't got the skills yourself, you're going to have to engage a service tech. This one comes from WikiBeats, and this is replacing the battery on the Korg T1 video I did in September 2017. And WikiBeats writes, hi, my Korg T1 is completely dead. Worked perfectly last time it was used, though I've not played it for a couple of years. Could this require a simple battery replacement or perhaps something more sinister? Great channel, by the way. Well, as always, thank you for the feedback on the channel. Now, people have reported completely dead machines and been brought back to life by changing the battery. And to be honest, opening the instrument up and changing the battery probably won't hurt it, to be honest. Batteries, if something's been in storage for a period of time, batteries really only have about 5 years. I know people have said, I've had the battery in my machine for 17 years and it's still going strong. But if you switch it on all the time, then it tends to last longer. And if the circuitry's been designed well, then it will probably last longer as well. But, given some of my comments about legacy circuitry, how the way legacy circuitry was designed back in the days of the sort of synthesizers in the 90s, early 2000s, late 80s, some of it was good and some of it was bad, and we'll leave it kind of that. What I probably would do is get a meter on the inputs and outputs of the power supply, if I'm honest, to ensure the power supply is actually pushing out the correct voltages, because that can cause a hell of a lot of problems on the Korg T1. Now, if that's not damaged, then the power supply, if the power supply is not damaged, it's pushing out the right voltage, then start to look for visual signs of damage. I kind of would check through the board, do a visual inspection, look for leaking caps, burnt out resistors, that sort of stuff. You might need to get an oscilloscope to check for signals, for key components. And of course, it could just be, and this sounds completely daft. Either the display has given up the ghost, or someone's turned the contrast knob down. You'd be surprised. I'm not joking. I went to somebody's house a little while back, and this keyboard's completely dead. It fires up, the light comes on, but I can't use it. I don't know how to, I can't see anything. And when I looked at it, it was literally as simple as just turn the contrast knob pop. All right, silly first world problems. I'll leave it at that.